Shenzhen, southern China, a place that 50 years ago was a fishing village and now it's the hardware capital of the world. Factories that make the chips, the phones, the servers. And somewhere in this city, or maybe Beijing, or maybe somewhere we're not allowed to know, a team of engineers just released something that has the people in San Francisco very nervous. It's called DeepSeek V4. Now I need to explain something first because this isn't just a tech story, this is a story about who gets to build the future. For years there's been this assumption, quiet, unspoken but real, that the best AI would come from a small patch of California, OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, places with billions of dollars, American chips, American engineers. And then DeepSeek showed up. The numbers are almost hard to say out loud. This new model, the bigger one, has 1.6 trillion parameters. To put that in perspective, the human brain has roughly 86 billion neurons. This thing has 20 times that in math. But here's what makes this a moment, not just a product launch. DeepSeek is giving it away, not the access, not an API, the actual weights, the blueprints. Anyone, anywhere can download this and run it. A researcher in Lagos, a startup in Bangalore, a teenager in Jakarta. That's not what American labs do. I spent some time actually using this model, and the thing that struck me wasn't the benchmarks, it was the thinking. When you ask it a hard question, it doesn't just answer, it shows you its work, it goes back and forth with itself. It changes its mind mid-thought. It's almost uncomfortable to watch, like accidentally reading someone's diary. It took 2 full minutes just to think about building one website I asked for. But the website worked. Now, there's a detail buried in the technical report that I can't stop thinking about. They say they validated this model on chips called Huawei Ascend NPUs. This matters more than it sounds. The United States has spent years trying to cut China off from advanced semiconductors, export controls, sanctions, the explicit goal of making sure China cannot build the kind of AI that threatens American dominance. And DeepSeek just published a paper saying we ran our model on Chinese chips. They're not saying they trained it there, but they ran it there. And that's the first step. The pricing tells its own story. Other providers charge somewhere around $15 to $30 per million tokens. DeepSeek is charging 15 cents for inputs. That's not a discount, that's a different philosophy about who this technology is for. The gap between open source and closed source AI used to be 6 months, now it's basically nothing. And that changes everything about who has power in this industry. There's a war happening, not with weapons, with mathematics. And the side that's supposed to be losing just released the most efficient AI model anyone has ever seen. I don't know how this ends, nobody does. And I think it's worth paying attention.